Just yesterday, I was talking to someone who knows me quite well, and he was saying to me, Oyinade, what drives you? And I said to him, it's just the way I am, it's just who I am. I've tried to downplay my ambition in the past, but I realized that I was doing myself a disservice because I was not being authentic to myself. At the end of the day, I've realized that authenticity never goes out of style. As a Nigerian, education is very important. So for me, I always knew that an undergraduate degree was not enough. It actually quite worked well with my schedule, with my life, with my job and my family, because I didn't have to quit my job. I could do the program while still working. It was really a good experience. I was able to improve my network. And when I moved to France 2 years ago, the network that I had already from INSEAD helped me with my adjustment to living in France.
So what were the key learnings for you, reflecting back?
I think the key learning for me was about diversity. The more diverse your team is, the more likely it will to succeed because you have so many different ideas in one team. And in INSEAD, diversity is very much celebrated, it's very much encouraged. In my career, a very important moment and even a turning point was when I was leaving the organization that I was previously working. I realized that there was a specific type of personality and person that was appreciated. I was discriminated against a few times, and finally I realized it was time to go somewhere where my differences and my strengths would be appreciated. So what I would advise to somebody else is to stay true to yourself. You cannot control somebody else's discrimination against you, but you can change or you can control how you choose to react. Authenticity is actually a strength. So do not change yourself to fit into somebody else's idea. If I'm going to be ambitious, I will be ambitious. That is my story. And I have tried to ignore these looks or these impressions that people have, that I don't need to be this ambitious, and I have tried to remain focused on my narrative.
So what does limitless mean to you?
Limitless means no boundaries whatsoever. So it means no geographical boundaries, no gender boundaries, no technical boundaries. What could I do next? What could I create next? What could be the next thing?
What are your dreams?
I do have lots of dreams. I think I'm a bit of a dreamer, which I've realized is a good thing. For my daughter, I really want to show her that being a woman or being a female is not a limitation in itself. I would love to be able to show her, by example, that she can achieve anything that she wants to achieve. And for my son, I would like to show him as well that women are just as good as men. It has nothing to do with gender. So I would love to raise him to be appreciative of women and to have no gender biases.